Hello and welcome to lesson 18-3 on line graphs. Tonight we're going to do the lesson a little bit different. The lesson is very short, but I want you to make sure that you follow along and watch the entire thing. What we're going to do first is we're actually going to start off with your notes. Now just because we're doing notes, I don't want you to copy the notes and be done for the night because I did say it was a very short lesson. And I want you to be able to know how to complete line graphs for tomorrow. So let's take out your notebook. The two notes that I want you to do will help you during the couple examples that we talk about. Take out your notebooks, 18-3. Our two words are line graph. It shows data over time. And it's very important to remember that a line graph shows the data over time. A trend is the general direction of data. Now please don't turn this off. Continue watching. There's only a few minutes left to explain what line graphs are.
There are many different types of graphs. All of them are used for different reasons, but all of them make information easier to read. A line graph is used to show how the quantity or amount of something changes over time. For example, I recorded how many apples I ate each month for 6 months. Here is my data in a tally chart. Remember, data is the information you collect in an investigation. At the end of 6 months, I can add my data to a line graph to show how the number of apples I ate changed over time. After I add labels to the side and the bottom, I can begin to plot the data. When you plot, you put the data in the right spots on the graph, like this. Plot that point, and plot that point. There. And now each point on the graph shows the number of apples I ate that month. To make it a line graph, just connect each point in order, just like a dot-to-dot picture. This makes the data even easier to read. In this line graph, it is easy to see that I ate the greatest number of apples during the 3rd month, 10 apples, and I ate the same number of apples in the next 2 months. I know this because the line doesn't go up or down, it goes straight across. And in the final month, I ate the least number of apples, only 3. Look how many more I ate in this month than I did in this month. All we need to do now is add our title, Apple Time, and done. The perfect line graph.
Let's look at one last example so you'll be ready for class tomorrow. If you are given the data here about a reading log, the day somebody read, and the page number that they ended on, you were asked to make a line graph. Here's how you would do it. I would first set up my X and my Y axis. I need to label them. This one would be the day, and this one would be the page. And I would not forget my title. I have day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to maybe skip lines here. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. Oops, right on the line there. The reason why I'm skipping lines is just so the data is more spread out and easy to read. Now on the pages here, it looks like 5, 10, 12, 17, 20. I'm going from 0 to 20, and I have to figure out what interval I would make. Maybe I'll make intervals of 2. So I'm going to start off 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And I think I need to put in my 12 right there. Now I'm trying to stay on my lines as best as possible. It's a little bit more difficult using an iPad. Now I need to record my line graph, my line plot. Okay, day 1, the person ended on 5 pages, so it's in between the 4 and the 6. I'm going to put my dot. Day 2 was on 10. that is right on the line. Notice I'm following the lines. Day 3 is 12. Day 4 is 17, which would be in between 16 and 18. And day 5 is 20. Okay, what I need to do is I need to connect the dots. And there I have my line plot. Now if I were to bring in that vocab word of trend, or the general direction of the data, it shows that it is rising or going up. So if I were asked a question, what do you think would happen on day 6? I would guess that they would be above page 20 because my general direction is increasing. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow.